My name is Marty Neal, and I come to you from the home of the blues, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm currently working on my master's in biology with an emphasis in education. I received my bachelor's of science in dental hygiene from the University of Mississippi Medical Center, and I've been a high school science teacher all over the United States for the past 10 years. Today, I'm here to speak with you about communication in the classroom setting. Communication in the classroom can differ from day to day and class to class, depending on the student population, the student's motivation, and educational level of the class. A great place to start, regardless of the setting, is building a positive relationship with the students. One can do this by moving around the classroom, making eye contact, and smiling at the students, rather than standing behind a podium and reading the slides verbatim from a computer. It is also important to let the student know that what they have to say is important and valuable, and taking the time to listen to their ideas and sometimes even their concerns. Finally, it is important to be precise in what you say. Students can take anything out of context and easily start a rumor for the rumor mill. So it is important to be intentional in what is said and make sure and eliminate any speculative discussion. Communication can be a challenge in the educational setting because of the different perceptions that students bring into a classroom. Everyone sees the world differently and has different takeaways from the same conversation, which can lead to conflict and discourse among students and even between students and faculty. It is important to not take anything personally and focus on the problems being presented and not focus on the person themselves. It's also important to make sure to listen fully and be open and engaged in the conversation. When a conflict arises, it is important to address the conflict quickly instead of letting it simmer and build. When working through the conflict, there are things that one must do to make sure and keep in mind. The first thing is to articulate and clearly understand what the disagreement is about. The next thing is to empathize with the students and with the other person's point of view. And finally, make sure to encourage others and encourage yourself to have honesty in the conversation. Nothing is going to be fully resolved if the whole truth is not laid out on the table. In the end, remember that everyone does not have to agree. We're all different people. We all have different perspectives and points of view. But it is important to remember and acknowledge that everyone has different beliefs and views in this world. In conclusion, a positive classroom environment based on effective communication are important factors in learning performance. Teachers who are enthusiastic, warm, and cheerful create a positive learning environment, which in turn has a positive effect on learning performance. In a study by Shan et al. 2014, it was shown that when a teacher created a sense of community in their classroom and fostered positive relationships, the students were more engaged and enthusiastic about learning and improved in their academic achievement, which in turn and in the end is what every teacher truly wants.